make a move. You want to get into the college football playoff, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see the number 23 team in the country, the UConn Huskies, taking on last year's national champion, the Tennessee Volunteers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Vols will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Connecticut's offense will get the first possession of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised. And initially, he's flushed out of the pocket. Nothing's open. And he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
And back to the air on second down. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. UConn quick to the line. He's looking to throw on third and short. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. They bring the punter onto the field now. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense has its first opportunity of the day. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the back from the running back position. David, this guy didn't.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it. There's so many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on first and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity's going to be big, too, David, because the...
Out to room, headed to the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The Volunteers trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Wants to pass. And he gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Looking to get it in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Head coach going to keep the offense on the field and go for it on 4th and goal.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease, push somebody back, create some space. There was nowhere to go.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? UConn quick to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up. Defense has to be ready.
From his end zone, needs to be careful here. Finds his man, it's Torres. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks, it's Robinson. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Good surge up front, give him 4 out to the 18. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Guys, for just a second, let's talk about UConn. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And this defense, we know they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Caught over the middle. It's Torres. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. UConn will have to punt it away. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. So here is the Tennessee offense. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. To let that one get away from them, they look like they are pumped up and ready to go here, Bill.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you've got to remember that. But they got to realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to capitalize. And they wanted a touchdown last time. This drive, they can go make it happen.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Under fire. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he had just enough to will that one home. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him struggle through the uprights.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. And they're not on the same page there.
I love the to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Just gets rid of it before the heat. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Off the RPO, complete. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. UConn will have to punt it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. So they put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. He's got an open man. He's finally stopped, and not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Vols have taken it inside the 20. From the gun, the running back has it. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air on second down. Grabs it in the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They want to run this quarterback. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. And the balls are flying down the field. They're trying to slam it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Volunteer!
Now, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And they did tack on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Leaves it with the back. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Second down, he'll throw it. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And after that last sack, man, you can just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week and dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so down.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. UConn will have to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll field the punt. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. He's got him. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. They'll keep it on the ground.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to...
And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Tennessee! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways. explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. UConn quick to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Gets rid of it. Pulls it in. It's Robinson. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. UConn will have to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Out of the gun. The running back has it. Still running at the 40. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The Big Orange churning out those 1st downs on the ground, sort of like Arian Foster used to do.
Yeah, you couldn't write the script any better. Just pound the ball, establish the run game, opens up the play action, exactly how you want to run your offense.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Looking for the goal line. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. They'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown ball.
And coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring. So they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Northwestern is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out. We've seen this program stage memorable comebacks before. Do not rule out another one today. They're trailing by just 4 to Oregon. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. On the move, it's Robinson. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. The Huskies lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Leaves it with the back. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And the Huskies have it with a 1st and 10. Quickly to the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Trying play action. Grabbed behind the line. It's Floyd. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Huskies are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And here's a fumble way behind the line. defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And when you get these quarterbacks and these offenses in 3rd and long, and you know it's passing situations, man, can't even go to the board. Let's rush the passer, bring everybody. You know what's coming. Get after the QB, and you cause the fumble. Great 3rd down execution by this defense.
So here is the Tennessee offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been... Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to find the end zone. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'd hoped to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical. Understand?
Touchdown, Volunteer! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I think most coaches on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Finds his man in the middle. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Now the play fake. He's moving out of the pocket.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get 1st downs.
That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked.
Well, he's looked up with his quarterback 4 times in this 1st half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what?
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. UConn will have to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. There he goes. He's loose. Touchdown, Tennessee. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And right down the middle. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Let's see what he can do with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. On the run is Robinson. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Finds his tight end.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Got his man. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. And the Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
They'll move the tight end. Running back searching for a hole. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. It'll be 3rd and long. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. UConn will have to punt it away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Power football with the run. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's first down. On the run, it's Green. Across the 45. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first down.
There he goes. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. Brought down after a nice game. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. They'll try to get it in with the run. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. Well, great job in the base defense making a play.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Trying to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown ball.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
UConn, 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He's out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Excellent job by the kick coverage unit to keep him from getting the sideline. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful start to things in Knoxville here today. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas amidst the smoggy smoke there in Rocky Top.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. UConn has it teed up to start this second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at... The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Solid run on the last play sets this offense up on first down. To the ground, he's got it again. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Volunteers can really attack on this second and short. Handoff from the gun. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Volunteers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Has to get there to move the sticks. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Vols are moving quickly down the field. The give from the gun. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the ground with the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. And the Vols line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. And the Volunteers with the 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The give to the tailback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Between the uprights, it's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Put yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
And they'll just down it right there. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Give to the running back. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Volunteers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good plays for this defense in this game so far, so can they build on that one? Can they create some turnovers?
It's a running room. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Offense set on first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, running back gets the give. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Vols are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Bully ball on third and short. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Yeah, nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And the Vols get enough for the first down.
When I think you're seeing the mental approach this offense is taking now, with a nice lead here late in the third quarter, they're satisfied to just run the ball and chip away at this clock. This has been a really good-looking drive. Plenty of plays. They're staying on the field. They're bleeding and ticking this clock away. Nice job there getting it done on the ground.
And the Volunteers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Volunteers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll run it from the gun. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. The give to the back. blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. They've been very good at moving the chains on third down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. They'll go to the ground. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short.
At the 18-yard line. Offense facing 4th down.
This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
Yeah, and 4th and inches, you know what's coming. You know they're going to run the quarterback sneak, but it's one of the hardest plays in football to stop. You got to find a way to dive from the defensive line spot and stop the feet of the quarterback, and they couldn't do it. And listen, they only needed inches. That's what makes it so difficult to stop.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Looking for a gap. It's Roach. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. They go to the ground. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop.
Yeah, and really good third down situational defense. You know it's 3rd and long. You know the pass play's coming. Defense was ready. Nice job forcing the 4th down.
So how good you feeling right now if you're on offense in this situation? You want to just play conservative? You want to punt it over and let your defense finish out the game? Or do you trust your quarterback to go make a play and win the game right now?
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He is going nowhere, and this defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of snaps. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. They'll give it to the back. Touchdown Volunteer! And they take it in for 6 more points. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel group has there been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Man, it just means more in the SEC. And take a look at how things are playing out here. South Carolina is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 18 over Kentucky. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The give to the back. Can't get him to the ground. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size and still got him on the turn. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Rides the back on the option, the give. Wide open spaces. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. UConn comes to the line after getting another first down. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost 1 on that last one, it's 2nd and 11. to it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Huskies need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Looking deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. UConn will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the offense has a long field in front of them as the ball is marked down at the 10. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. They'll try the run. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well give it to him again. He has the first and still on his feet. Turning it on. Oh, a lot of space. Touchdown, Tennessee. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Quickly out to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll leave it with him. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? They'll move the wide receiver. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here.
0 points on the day. That's really all you have to say about this offense. It's been a struggle fest. They've been riding the struggle bus. They haven't done anything right today.
Looks as if this one will be marked down around the 25.
And these punt returners want to make big plays, but man, oh man, did he make a big mistake. Flipping the field position, defense flying in on him, and he did not secure the football in that play.
Turning on the Jets. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. They'll run it to keep the clock moving.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The Vols can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun to give, looking for room. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They're just about to put this W in the books, guys. Comes against a ranked opponent, a team that most of us expected them to beat, and they were able to come through.
Yeah, but you're going to get challenged early in the season. It's fun to play other ranked teams and kind of see what you have. And this team kind of proven, like, listen, they're worth the ranking. They're probably going to continue to climb up the charts, handling their business early in the season against a pretty dang good team.
And I think at the end of the year, when the committee's meeting together and they're deciding which teams are going to reach the playoff, this is a game they're going to point back to. Hey, we wanted to find out more about them against a good opponent. They won the game. They took care of business. This was impressive today.
Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today. And I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.